Right then. Turns out this dragon was bugged, invulnerable. So instead of that, let us say welcome to Conan Exiles. And as a first treat to you guys, I'm going to show you the first major base I created. You remember I did a lot of stuff back in 7 Days to Die. The building system in Conan Exiles is a lot easier to use. You get a lot more accomplished by spending a lot less time. The crafting system is straightforward, quite intuitive, not unnecessarily convoluted, and with a sensible and logical progression tree. Now, it's early access, there are bugs, there are performance issues. As you can see, my building here is loading in and you can get a good view of everything that's in there. This was recorded 2 days ago. Since then, they have, Funcom have released a slew of patches, optimizing performance, fixing a lot of bugs, and even now, like 4 or 5 days into early access, this is working really well. That was my bridge. I needed that to get across to a village where there were thralls I could abduct and train. These are signs. They will reset the text with every restart of a servers, so this is not good. But trespassers will be taunted a second time, or something like that. Or beware the dongles. Yeah, so there's been a lot of furore around the whole you can adjust the size of your dongle. I'm playing a lady, so I can adjust the size of my lady parts, but Mofflon plays with me. He's a male and he enjoys running around with his dongle out. It's really rather disturbing. Anyway, that was the entrance. This is the crew's quarters with beds for respawns. The early beds you made out of fiber could only respawn you once. These beds will work forever. We have a well down there. As you can see, it's fairly well defended. You need to go through a lot of buildings or a lot of doors to get in. I had a problem with generating enough stone and metal, so I went Henry Ford on the problem and just created more furnaces for smelting stone and ironstone to get iron and bricks. Some trophies on the walls. That's pretty cool actually. You can craft trophies. The stair layout here up to from the manufacturing floor which we're on up to the throne room where we have a vault. It's massive, it's huge. Yeah, players when they log out they will be left on the floor. We have Nola's tiny dongles, we have mineral dongles, vegan dongles. Anyway, never mind, those are boxes for storing stuffs in. There's the minor wheel of pain in there. That's where you put your thralls on to break them. You can sit on the throne, but sometimes you get on backwards. You know, these things happen. You can try again, and there we are. How cool is that? Sitting on the stone throne. I think this might actually be a copy of the throne Max von Sydow sits on in the original Conan movie. I'm gonna have to check that out. Anyway, this is some kind of temple shrine of Mitra. I don't particularly like Mitra, but I happen to be able to craft that, so I did that. The game building does have structural integrity. You saw the holes in the roof. That's because I don't have enough pillars yet to support that roof, which is pretty good. Another wheel of pain to break some more thralls, and now we're up top, and you can see out on the bridge. You know, you can build. This has taken me probably a total of, with all the crafting, 15 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, something like that to build. So it's pretty cool. And that's our backyard. We decided we didn't have enough room for wheels of paint, so we created a backyard, put some archers up here. So maybe we should go have a look at that. Going out the back door, you'll see there's a double door. The doors generally for the whole outer area where you can get attacked is tier 2 materials. There's 3 tiers. The first is sandstone, the second is bricks, and the third is reinforced bricks where you put iron in them. You need explosives to go through level 2 and 3. But this tower is awful. Noir built that. I didn't build that because, you know, it's just terrible looking. But it's effective. Got archers up here, they're shooting at something. I don't know what. Noir, we need to talk about your enfilading fire coming from towers, because this isn't placed in a way where you can actually see what it's shooting at. So maybe we'll have to go and have a look-see at what's down here. The monsters in Conan Exiles varied and, you know, a little bit interesting. Somewhat bugged from time to time, but you know, they're pretty good. A little bit challenging. You have to actually take care of yourself. We've got these rock noses, you've got elephants, rhinos, hyenas, as you'd expect. Sometimes dong, sometimes... anyway, a big gate. We've got scorpions as well, skeletons, some kind of werewolves. Anyway, we're back in the backyard, and this is what it looks like. Nice defensive arrangement made in all level 2 stuff. And you can see, if you want to attack the rear, there's lots of areas where we can shoot from, and you have to go through 2 level 2 doors, which, you know, is pretty good. So we've got a whole manufacturing floor here where everything's being made, lots of storage, with lots of stuff. Level 1, level 2, we could probably make some level 3 stuff by now. You can see we're just, I mean, yeah, Henry Ford taught us well. If you're not producing stuff quickly enough, add more machinery and create a manufacturing line. An assembly line, sorry, an assembly line. So, with that, maybe we should just take a rest, sit down on the chair, and until next... I need to come up with a new catchphrase. Until next time, stay violent, stay safe. I don't know. I'm gonna sit down on the throne and wait until I do the next video. See you then.